Yeah, they ain't got a license.
No, I
Or
have
the
'em.
mic.
I just have them on me.
Listen.
Can I go? Can I call Uber? I can go home and get them, babe. I mean, sir, Your Honor.
Today's courtroom session with Judge Simpson wasted no time turning into pure entertainment. Things got interesting right from the start. The defendant proudly announced that she had finally secured her driver's license. Sounds like progress, right? Well, not exactly, because when it came time to prove it, she didn't actually have the license with her. That small detail alone had the whole room shifting in their seats, sensing something unexpected was about to unfold. But that was just a warm-up. The real surprise came when she accidentally addressed Judge Simpson as Babe. You could feel the air change in an instant. Half the courtroom tried to hold back laughter, while even the judge had to take a second to keep things from spiraling into comedy hour. It was one of those rare moments where you can't help but wonder if the cameras are rolling. What makes this moment even funnier is the irony behind it. Usually, people standing before the judge struggle to show enough respect. But this defendant somehow went the other way and added a touch of unintentional flirtation to the mix. That's not exactly in the courtroom handbook, but here's the thing about court. Every word spoken under oath gets logged, word for word, into the official record. So even a quick slip of the tongue isn't just forgotten. It becomes a permanent part of the case history. One moment of nerves, and boom, it's in there forever. So now the big question is, was she just anxious and misspoke, or did she actually believe a bit of charm could soften the judge's decision? Either way, this case is one for the highlight reel. Let's dive in and see exactly how it all played out.
All
Your
right,
Honor, Miss Burnett does have a valid license. She doesn't have it
hold on.
on.
Now,
Hold on. You're coming up here. I got a valid license. I don't know.
yeah,
I got to check
the whole
myself.
permit to everything.
Hold on.
She did say she got it about 2 days ago.
Yeah, but I was so geeked to come to court. I thought I had my wallet, everything in my purse, but I don't. But I do have my license. They are legal.
Hold it. You came to court. You don't have your license? Did you drive?
I'm not a good liar, so yes, sir, I did. But I'm legal though.
No. You didn't. I didn't hear that.
Okay, you did.
Nobody heard that.
You didn't. Y'all didn't hear that.
Oh, that guy back there did. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Stop playing, because I know him. No. No, but I'm legal though, for real.
Yeah, no. Just who'd you bring with you?
My daughter and my son-in-law.
Do they have licenses?
No.
Huh.
Oh, we can Uber this home and get them and come back.
No.
But I was not going to miss Kurt.
Go get your license. Just that's why you went through this whole thing.
I know,
So
but see, they told me I was supposed to come at 9 and I came, and then they told me I had to come back at 12.
And neither time did you have your license with you.
Yeah, the first time I did.
Oh, okay.
And I thought everything was in. I was excited.
You were excited about what?
Showing you my L's, and I ain't even got them.
You were all excited to show your license and you forgot it. It's a shame.
It's the truth.
You believe her. No, and nobody knows.
I promise you. I already seen you, so I already know you can't be playing with you.
What does that mean?
Because I'm just not from here. So this is my first time. So I was really excited, damn. I can't even be
the license might drop. Yeah, they ain't got a license.
How do you forget the one thing your entire case depends on? Seriously, showing up to court without your license when that's the reason you're there is like turning up to a job interview missing your resume and your shoes. Technically, you can do it, but you're not exactly setting yourself up for success. And yet, here she is, sitting across from Judge Simpson, cool as ever, while the courtroom somehow turns into a comedy sketch. Instead of the usual tension or frustration you'd expect, they are both laughing like two old friends reminiscing about high school days. It's such a rare sight because, let's be honest, a courtroom is usually the last place you'd expect to see any kind of chemistry. But in that moment, it almost felt like they shared some kind of strange familiarity. Like this wasn't their first running across the bench. Normally, judges treat missing paperwork as a test of patience. And most of the time, it doesn't end with smiles. I've seen defendants get reprimanded, even charged with contempt, for much smaller slip-ups. But Judge Simpson handled this moment differently. When he broke into laughter, the entire tone of the room shifted. Here's the thing about judges. They set the temperature of the courtroom. If they're calm, everyone stays calm. If they get frustrated, that tension spreads fast. And if they laugh, well, suddenly everyone feels like they have permission to let loose a little. It's a ripple effect. But while it's fun to see, that level of casual energy can be risky. If someone from the higher courts or an appeals board were to review this session, they might question whether the judge was being too lenient or too friendly. Believe it or not, cases have been overturned simply because a judge appeared too comfortable with the defendant. It's a fine line between compassion and compromise. Still, I'll admit, there's something oddly refreshing about it. It makes the justice system feel a bit more human, a little less intimidating. You can actually see the judge's personality, not just the authority of the robe. But at the same time, it's awkward in a way, like watching your teacher laugh during a detention session. You're not sure whether to smile or stay silent. So yeah, I'm torn. It's both fascinating and slightly uncomfortable to witness. But what about you? Do you think moments like this make the courtroom more relatable, or does it cross a line of professionalism? Let me know what you think down below.
No, I just have them on me.
Listen.
Can I call Uber? I can go home and get them, babe. I mean, sir, y'all.
Maybe I go home and get them.
I'm so.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I take no offense. I've been called a whole lot of things.
But I promise you.
Not a bad thing in my book. Listen, I have your driving record. So I already know you have a valid license. So why did I say that? Because you wouldn't stop talking. You just kept talking.
Well, I got 9 children, so
you just kept talking, and I didn't have time to get it in.
I'm really excited though.
Me too. She got a license. So you live over in Ipsy?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I gotta stay out of there because she driving. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. All right.
So they say I drive like Miss Daisy, so I ain't even worried about it.
Okay. What are we doing?
No, Your Honor.
I know we all forgot.
We are here for a purpose, I guess. She does have a valid license, so she would like to accept the prosecutor's offer to plead or to admit responsibility of double parking today.
Your Honor, I move that count 2 double parking. If you accept the admission, move to dismiss the misdemeanor.
Burnett, she gonna blow this. She gonna mess this up. Just concentrate, focus. All right. So we can try to get through this. Do you admit responsibility that on November 4th, 2024, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When can you get that paid?
Next Friday.
Next Friday? You can
Yes,
get
sir.
it done by the 28th?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. All right, I'm going to give you to February 28th, 2025. All right, pay it by then. You take care, and when you're out there driving now legally, drive safely, please.
Okay, thank you.
When Judge Simpson dropped the line, "I've been called a lot of things, and baby isn't the worst one," the entire courtroom practically froze for a second. You could almost hear everyone thinking, did he just say that? It's easily one of the most unexpected comments I've ever heard from a bench. Usually, you walk into court expecting the sound of the gavel, not a line that feels straight out of a romantic comedy. But that's what made this moment so unique. Judges are often seen as these stone-faced figures of authority, serious, stoic, and completely unmoved. So when one breaks the mold and shows a bit of humor, it flips the whole atmosphere. It reminds everyone in the room that, underneath the robe and the legal language, there's still a human being navigating the same awkward moments as the rest of us, and honestly, that kind of lightheartedness can go a long way. A judge who can laugh at a harmless mistake or diffuse tension, well, it tends to make people more cooperative and less defensive. It turns what's normally an intimidating experience into something just a bit more human. For some defendants, that can make all the difference. They start to see the courtroom not as a trap, but as a place for fairness and understanding. Now, to be clear, judges do have the discretion to bring personality into their courtroom. The system allows it, up to a point. The challenge is that fine line between being relatable and being biased. It's a razor-thin boundary, and crossing it can raise serious questions about fairness and professionalism. A few too many jokes, and suddenly it's less about justice and more about entertainment.so. It really makes you wonder, should we want judges to show more personality to make the system feel less robotic? Or should they stay completely neutral, keeping emotions out of it entirely? It's a tough call. Either way, this hearing was one of those rare moments where justice felt balanced not by punishment, but by laughter. And honestly, that's a sight worth remembering. It showed that even in the most serious of places, a little humanity can shine through. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'd love to hear what you think. Does humor have a place in the courtroom, or should the bench stay all business? Drop your thought below, and until next time, take care.